Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is episode 91 of my podcast, Brain Dribble, where I am sick and tired. Period. I'm sick and tired of a lot of things. In general, I've just been coughing up a storm since I quit smoking. So, really, if there's one takeaway from my experience quitting smoking, is that if you currently smoke, don't stop, because the moment that you stop, you'll get bronchitis for indefinitely, I guess. So that's what I've been dealing with. That's why episodes have been shitty. That's why everything sucks right now. I'm sick and tired of a lot of things, and one of them is not being able to breathe correctly. So that's really annoying. If you can hear it in my voice, I'm sure you can. It's all backed up. We're all backed up. It's episode 91 of Brain Dribble. We're all backed up. And yeah, energy levels are not great, but we're working on it, you know. Everything keeps coming out, and it seems like when does bronchitis end? When you cough it all up? Because I'm waiting for that to happen, because it's been taking over a month. I think it's because it's dry outside and it's dry inside and there's no moisture, and it all just kind of hardens and stays within my chest area. We get chunky coughs, and it just, there seems to be no end in sight. I'm sick and tired of just that. And I'm also sick and tired of seeing these YouTube videos that are like, YouTube is changing. Here's how to start your YouTube channel in 2024. If I was starting my YouTube channel in 2024, I would do this. If you're not doing this secret, if you're not cracking this secret code, if you're not following my steps verbatim and using my guideline that I'm going to explain to you in this 20-minute video one by one so that you are incentivized to watch the whole thing, okay? If you don't follow each and every step, you're not going to make it on YouTube, because I've talked to thousands of clients and I've made my clients millions of subscribers in the past 90 days, all from following this simple 5-step, 7-step program that if you want more advice on, you can book a call with me. And that call costs $25, and I will be your YouTube therapist. I will tell you some vague bullshit to implore you to book another call with me, so that eventually you say, all right, I've booked 10 calls with this guy. I paid $150. May as well buy his fucking program too. His course, right? They're all fucking selling a course, bro. A book. Here's my book on how to make it in the YouTube algorithm. Enough. We're done. Okay? The only 3 steps you need to make a YouTube video, and this is going to be mind-blowing, so stick around to the end of the video, because I'm going to wait until the end of the video, and I'm not going to timestamp it. So if you want the secret, you're going to have to take notes on my video. Do your own fucking timestamps, bro. if you want to really make it on YouTube in 2024, when my channel has 1,000 subscribers, you need to make videos about making videos. You ever thought about that? You need to make videos about the mindset that you have to have before you start making videos so that everybody is stuck at the starting line. And everybody's just doing all the research that they have to do before they start, so that when they start, they'll get it right the first try. And if they don't get it right the first try, it's back to square one, back to researching. Do you guys know the self-improvement business model? It's people who want to get better. They're not where they want to be. They want to consume some product that takes them from here to here. They want to consume a product that'll fix them. Well, here's the 3 steps you have to follow, and my guide will perfectly get you started on YouTube. Okay? Step 1. Get off your fucking lazy ass. Step 2. Make a YouTube video. And step 3. Upload the YouTube video. Holy shit. Am I blowing your mind? Am I blowing your mind? I hope I am, because I don't think I've never heard anybody on YouTube describe it this way. This is my cheat code to get you to upload a fucking video, dude. Are you shitting me? It's not rocket science. You could script it. You don't have to. This isn't scripted. I have a loose outline of things I want to talk about, and I've watched enough of these fucking bullshit videos to know exactly what I want to say about them, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of YouTube advice. Enough. Not in 2024. We are not doing that shit anymore. All right, guys? You either make the YouTube video or you don't. That's it. There's nothing else to it. You either make the video or you don't. And if it feels like a grind, then maybe you don't actually want to do it. And you're just trying to cash in on what you think might be an easy way to make money. It's not. My channel's not even monetized. Everything I make for free. It is a grind. And if you don't care, no one has ever made it in a field that they didn't love and obsess over. Okay. So if you're not constantly thinking about making videos in YouTube, and that doesn't mean researching how to do it, because you know how to do it, you're just not doing it. If you're stuck at the starting line, I implore you to make a fucking video. Just sit there in front of a camera with a microphone and talk for a little bit. See if you even enjoy it. Because there's a specific kind of person it requires. A prerequisite is the kind of person that you are. Are you ready? Do you already have like no social life? And the biggest part of that social life is online? Well, fucking get off Discord, bro. Grab that microphone that you think you're so funny behind, and talk into the camera instead of a fucking webcam on people on Discord. Then maybe you'll get somewhere. Nobody wants to see Discord highlights anymore, dude. Fucking call me Carson, ruin that shit. You know? It's like, oh wait, Discord is for pedophiles. I don't know. Listen, all I'm saying is that the business model of these YouTubers that are teaching you, you're learning from them. You're learning from these YouTubers. Think about the marketing behind it, okay? What are they selling? They're selling you on getting started making YouTube videos. And if you subscribe to one of these channels and you week after week, month after month goes by, and you realize they're still talking about the 5 things I wish I knew before I started. I don't know about you, but when somebody explains to me the rules of like a board game or the rules of like a game, it goes straight through my skull and out the back. Not even in one ear and out the other. It goes through my skull because it's hold on. My contact is having a stroke. Okay. It goes straight through my face. The instructions of a game, I do not learn from hearing about it, okay? And I'm guessing you don't either. The only way to learn and truly learn is through iteration and doing and doing and doing over and over and over. And then you get better at it. You didn't even know the fucking rules of the game until you try. If you don't have a video to analyze, like an easy way to start making videos is say, just make videos about people who are already established. A big thing right now is clips of podcasts and clips channels, right? Clips channels. Big, huge way to get 75,000 views on a short in no time. Easy. Just cut out a clip of Louis C.K. talking about fucking Joe Rogan. And boom, 75K views, 70 subscribers just off that one video. You build your little audience thing, okay? Through whatever. And then eventually you can rebrand because you want to hack the system, right? Because if you start making your fucking podcast with 0 subscribers, you're getting no impressions. So it's better to build it off of the back of other people and then transition into the thing that it is that you want to do. For example, podcast clips. If you want to start a podcast, start off just by posting clips of other people's podcasts. And then eventually, once you hit 1,000 subscribers, once you got that watch time and you got that monetization, then you switch it over. You switch it over to your podcast so that you can get some impressions. But if you don't start uploading anything and you're just doing research on the people that are telling you how to break the system, you have no analytics to evaluate, right? If you can see the drop off, you can see where people get uninterested. If you're just listening to somebody tell you how to make it and you don't actually fucking do it, you wasted all of your time. And all you actually did was give the dude telling you how to do it money. It is the self-improvement business model. They want you. If they have nobody at the starting line, they have no clients. They have no business. Their business is taking advantage of people who want to start but don't. They'd rather watch a video about how to start, which is why you're watching this right now, I suppose, I guess. I don't know. This is my rant about fucking how to make it on YouTube in 2024. What I wish I knew. The 5 things, the tips and tricks to how to make your thumbnail, Mr. Beast. Get off your lazy ass, make a video and upload it. 3 steps, not rocket science. Doesn't even have to be scripted. They say all these things. If you're interesting, people want to watch it, then you have yourself a YouTube channel. The only thing that watching the how to make your YouTube videos will teach you is how to make videos about making videos. And unless that's what you want to do, because that is another way to jumpstart your YouTube channel, is to be like, I did YouTube shorts for 90 days and here's my result. That video. Unless that's the kind of video that you want to make, watching it will do nothing for you. So get out of your fucking chair, or don't. This is still a chair. Okay, I'm doing a YouTube video from a chair. Hey, a podcast, whatever. Get out of your fucking chair and do the thing. Do the thing. And if you're not doing the thing, then maybe you don't actually want to do the thing. But you never know until you fucking actually try. So stop letting somebody tell you how to do it and actually do it. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm sick and tired of these people telling you how to do the thing. So just do it. There's no right way. There's no right way to do the thing. So just do the thing your own way. And if it works, course correct. No one can teach you that. Yeah, no one can teach you how to course correct if you're not on a course, You have to get going first. I want to have a little talk about doctors now. Because if we're speaking about business models, doctors make money on visits and commission for the medicine that they sell. And I don't know about where you are, but in New Jersey, it seems like they're way too confident about what's wrong with you. And they'll just prescribe you some shit really quick because they want to get you in and out of the door as quick as possible. Because it's all about turnover, right? They don't actually care about helping you. They're like, oh, you got some chest compression. See, I'm a doctor. I know what I'm talking about. Chest compressions. Yeah. Not congestion. No. Compression. Okay, we're doing CPR on your lively body, okay? Just to get that blood pumping. You go to the doctor for some chest congestion, and then they're like, here's your prescription. Go buy it and take it, and then you'll not be better. Okay? So you go in a second time. They give you more drugs. Okay, so now that now I have to go in a third time. Why am I not better yet? I don't know, man. You go into the doctor, you pay your copay, and then you describe to them what's going on, and they talk down to you as if you purposely got sick. And then they give you some stinky little fucking pills that make you feel like dog shit for like a week. And then after that, you're supposed to be better, but you're not. So then you go in a second time. That's a second visit. And they say, man, you should have been better. It must have been pretty bad. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I came in. And then they give you more drugs that they're making money on. But they don't want to give you as strong of drugs because they don't want to pump you full of shit. When in reality, they just don't want you to get better. They're like, let's see if we can drag this sickness out to 3 or 4 visits because now I'm going back a third time on Friday. I have never in my adult life, I have not been to a doctor that has correctly assessed what I've got and correctly cured it in one visit. They just don't want you to be healthy, and they profit off of it's the same thing. The same thing with the self-help fucking gurus. They make money off of sick people. Why the hell would they want them to get better quickly? We could drag this thing out. It's not life-threatening. Let's make it take 4 visits. Suck my dick. Yeah, if you smoke, don't stop because you'll get sick for a month and a half. It's bullshit. Fucking bullshit chest compressions. Are you kidding me? I think I know what I have. Better than a doctor. Doctors don't know shit, dude. I'm sick of it. All right? Get better at medicine. I mean, we could have been born in like the 1800s when if you get a cough, you just kind of die. Yeah. So at least it's not that bad, but now it's turning a corner where it's getting a little predatory. As if in America, what? American medicine being predatory? What? No, it couldn't be. No, that would be too on the nose. That would be way too on the nose for capitalist society to want to make the most money off of a patient. No, couldn't be. It's got to be something else. Well, you know what? Everybody knows we're headed for something, You could feel it. Some economic disaster, and it's going to be bad. You can feel it. We're headed for something. And I'm considering leaving the country. I want to go to the Netherlands and see what it's like because I'm Dutch and I've never been, and I think that should be criminal. You know how like Jewish people are always allowed to go? They got their religious thing that I don't even know if they need a passport for that. But I'm talking out of my ass. Basically what I'm saying is that they go to the pilgrimage to the motherland. I think everybody should be entitled to one visit to their motherland in America because I'm not in touch with shit. I don't know anything about my culture except windmills and stroopwafels and clogs. Which isn't that probably like the worst word? Like this wooden shoe is just clogged up with your foot. You put your foot in it, it's just like, Yeah. You stick your toes in this wooden shoe, which first off, ouch. And then after that, it's just, they're stuck. It's clogged. I bet if you walk around in clogs all day, that your foot will swell up because it'll just be inflamed with the lack of support. That they will probably be stuck. When you try to take them off, you gotta just saw them right off. And that's a waste of a shoe. Every day you need new shoes? Are you shitting me? Hell no. Not in my America. Not in my Netherlands. Hashtag not my Netherlands. I need to maybe abandon the character. Because not many people seem to get it, the bit. The bit is that I'm stupid. And I like my guest to be the straight man, and I like to be the funny man. Or in improvisation. I don't know if you know about improv, because that's the coolest thing ever. Everybody goes to an improv show and is like, wow, that's cool. Those are really like, they didn't get bullied. everybody everybody who goes to an improv show is dying laughing at the characters. Oh my god, it's live on the spot. They're coming up with material. They're playing this character and they're committing, and man, it's always hilarious. Improv is always the funniest form of comedy, and that's undebated. You can't even deny that. All right? Everyone loves improv. Never once been made fun of. Okay? Improv is honestly the best thing that there is on God's green earth. God created the heavens and the earth in 7 days, and then he had no idea that the humans that he created in his own image could eclipse him like they did when they created improv. Improv, it goes it goes the earth and animals and the sea and everything that God created. Then it goes God, and then it's all the way up here. It's improv. Improv is the best form of entertainment, and it's not cheap at all. Improv is really important. And I think more people should do it. I think more people need to create a podcast. I think that's what the world needs at this point. More people doing improv and more people with podcasts and more stand-up comedy, dude. Everyone needs to be a stand-up, dude. Fucking holy shit. It's getting bad out there. Cuz the original greats of comedy are starting to release horse shit. I'm talking about the new Ricky Gervais. I'm talking about the new Dave Chappelle. I'm talking about these legends who are just still fighting battles that existed 2-3 years ago at this point. 4. The pandemic was in 2020. And we are still getting the political commentary of a child. Okay, we need to break down everything needs a clarification before or after it that was a joke. Otherwise, they might not get it. Oh my god, you're not allowed to say things. You're not allowed to shut up. Ricky Gervais, shut up. You're not allowed to say that. Well, I did. Oh, what is this fucking 2020? It's 2024, dude. We're the pendulum swung back already. We're done with that shit. The word retarded is back. You can say it. Okay? You can say whatever you want. Elon Musk owns Twitter, okay? The internet swung back, but these old heads are still catching up. And they're talking about drama that is 4 years old at this point. Dave Chappelle bashes the trans people again. Find some new material, dude. I'm sick of your fucking TED Talks. I'm sorry. Like let's call it for what it is, okay? Chappelle, hilarious back in the day. The best. The GOAT. Some would say the GOAT. He comes back. He does these fucking 5 specials. And, he's really interesting to listen to talk because he'll set something up and he'll tell a story around it and then he'll like hit it full circle. And it's like, whoa, aha, that's where he was going with it. It's not creative anymore, though. It's just trans people. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not a lib, but it's not funny. You're just talking mostly. And that's what it is. It's a TED Talk. It's not like, if I were to count up all the jokes and compare like Stavros's special to Chappelle's special, man, I don't know, man. The the old heads, they're it's time to go. Okay? Retire. Don't call it a stand-up special if it's gonna be a fucking TED Talk. All right? Because listen, I love listening to Chappelle talk. But if the goal is to make me laugh, that doesn't happen anymore. And it hasn't happened in like 3 or 4 years. like, like, come on, move on. Call it something else or be funny. And that's my hot take of the week. Ricky Gervais and Chappelle, those specials were trash. I had more fun listening to Stavros, Nick Mullen, and this dude, oh shit, I forgot his name. The Toad's Morale. I'm a piece of shit for forgetting his name, but I remember the special is on Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast channel. If you haven't heard of it, go look up the Toad's Morale. I'm fucking totally blanking on the name, but he doesn't need my help. I need his help. All I'm saying is that it's time to, yeah, just don't call it it's not stand-up comedy anymore. It's just a one-way conversation that is engaging. I'll give you that. But I feel like a lot of the jokes are pretty low-hanging fruit in 2024. And I know it came out last week in 2023. My bad. You know what I'm saying. Shit's dated. It's dated. You can't talk in 2024. Nobody wants to hear you talk about how you can't say something and how people would get mad at you if you say something. If anything, we've learned in the past 4 years, it's that you say it and you don't apologize. Because if you don't say it, then you're holding your tongue. And if you do say it but you apologize, you're giving in to the woke mob. The woke mob. You know, I'm annoyed just saying it because it should be obvious at this point. But the fact that they're still clarifying these things in a fucking comedy special that has an hour of allotted time, and they're devoting sections of it to just clarifying what was a joke, you're wasting my time. And I couldn't make it through either of those specials. I got 20 minutes into each. Not good. Not good. It's not quality content. And I feel like the machine, so many people are doing it that it's just watering down comedy itself. And I don't know what to do about that. I'm no stand-up comedian. I just have a fucking microphone and a camera. But those are my 2 cents. Yeah. I mean, we're beyond that point in society now where you need to like clarify that you're joking. In my opinion, at least. Shane Gillis is proof. Because they took some bullshit out of context and then he continued to be hilarious and he won. He's doing way better than he ever would if he would have been on SNL. They would have held him back and he would have been just like not funny. He would have been forced to be not funny. And that's probably the most lukewarm take of this whole podcast, is that the libs make things not funny. And I realize that I'm becoming the thing that I hate by talking about it, but it's like it's just the conversation becomes about the conversation, and it's just fucking annoying. I wish we would just be funny again. So yeah, that's my review on the new specials from the greats. I'm over it, dude. Talk about something else. So yeah, the future of the podcast, because it's a new year, and I didn't really talk about my New Year's resolutions all that much. So I guess I'll do that in this episode, which is I'll probably be doing one guest a month, and that'll be the good episode. And I'll do the rest of them are just me talking shit like usual and less editing because it's a lot to keep up with, and there's some element to the editing process that just fucking makes you pissed off at yourself. It's just way too much me. It's too much podcasts. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to talk and I'm going to put it out, you know? Doesn't have to be much more complicated than that. But the machine, it's the machine. The content creation machine. You got to put the animated subtitles. You got to crop it so it's good. You got to put the Subway server behind you if you're not interesting enough, because you sitting here in a chair is pretty boring. So you need some fucking stimulation going on, you know? Put some music behind you. Put some funk music behind you. Make yourself look like a Andrew Tate fuck. You know? Just use all the little tips and tricks. The 5 things I wish I knew. The 5 hacks to engagement. It's like, is that what you want to be known for? Because there's something to be said about the type of audience you create. Because a conversation way back was like, are you responsible for your own fans? And to an extent, I think the way that you edit things captures the attention of certain people. And if you're not building a genuine audience that cares about what you're saying, and they only really care because there's a fucking Subway Surfer video, then maybe you're not garnering the right type of audience that you actually want. You know? Long form. Do you want people with the attention span of fucking rats? It's up to you. But yeah, man, I'm sick and tired of these conversations. I feel like I was like, I want to be here when the podcast bubble burps. When the podcast bubble pops and people get sick of these rich fucks like Tom Segura, which I think probably the best example of an out of touch comedian is Andrew Schulz at the moment. Because Tom Segura had his pores thing, which bombed for like 4 months. And I don't even know if it was a bit. I think he was genuinely pissed off at the type of people who, you know, when you become successful, you surround yourself with people with growth mindset. And the people who are like, you know, to an extent, that is a toxic trait. But not to the extent that if you have to fucking check a bag, you need to call someone a cunt. You know? It's like there's a line, and that you're shooting yourself in your foot if you think the line is not way before that. You know? Andrew Schulz is not good at being. Andrew Schulz is good under pressure, which is why he's a good stand-up, you know? Like his stand-up, that's, you know, it's up there. I don't even want to call it how, like, his crowd work is incredible. That's how I found him mostly, you know, just the cultural awareness. He's very knowledgeable. But the way that has translated into his podcast is you wouldn't know he's the same guy. You know, he's just constantly interrupting people talking, telling stories. He'll be telling a story and he's like, yo, try nicotine now. Like, what? What a fucking brilliant segue. I mean, no one is supposed to be behind a camera or in front of a camera and talking into a microphone for as much time as these people do it. It's just, I feel like it's unnatural. I felt it in my own experience. It's very unnatural to sit here and talk for so long and feel that pressure to just improve every time and just get wilder. And it really corrupts people's brains in terms of what they think people want, you know? They'll get obsessed with their laugh. They'll get obsessed with creating clips and just fucking 5 people on a podcast all screaming over each other. Like what even is this? This is Flagrant is just a Discord call. That's what it is. Ugh. God damn. The podcast sphere has influenced the creators of the podcast to get more and more rowdy and rambunctious until the point where everybody's screaming over each other, no one can tell a story, and it's just a Discord call. But yeah, it's getting old, and I feel like people are going to want genuine people again. And I think there may be something to be said about how genuine you can truly be when you start making a retarded amount of money. You know, if you're fully aware of that and you're constantly looking at the numbers and everything's money, 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 naturally you're just going to become a shell of what you once were when you were really trying hard, because the incentives change. You see, you get rewarded for weird behavior and you become like less and less of a layman, you know? You just become this weird podcaster class where you're just above it all and everything you say is super important and needs to be laughed at. Otherwise, it's super fucking awkward. No, here's my angle and it's funny. Not a lot of the time, Andrew. Not a lot of the time. Yeah, he was definitely, I don't know when it happened. It probably happened with the new studio. The Kramerification of Andrew Schulz it was first identified by Nate Bargatze in the Florida episodes when they were in Miami. And there's eclipse. You've seen the clip. I'm just talking about it. Unless you haven't seen the clip, then you don't even know what I'm talking about. Point is, Andrew Schulz has become a parody of himself, and he's not the same person on a podcast as he is on stage. On stage, he has, I don't know, it's like you get past this hurdle of proving yourself, and then you don't have to try as hard, and you lose your skill. You burst, like it's maybe like the Dane Cook thing. I mean, not exactly, because he had money stolen from him, but like he rose to fame and just exploded, and then it all just went away, fizzled out. It's like when you're proving yourself. Maybe Dane Cook isn't the best example. I'll just keep it with Andrew Schulz. When you're proving yourself, you're in your prime. When you're grinding and fucking putting out funny material. And once you become the main character, you don't have to prove yourself anymore, and you just lose you lose your skill. And I think that that's what happened with Andrew Schulz, to be honest, in my opinion. And it's a shame, but the good thing is his old content still exists. So you can go look at it. He's pretty funny on Brilliant Idiots. Maybe it's when he has 4 other people as co-hosts. when there's fucking 7 people in the room. Maybe that's when Andrew just feels the need to yell over everyone. And when he's actually given the space to talk, it makes more sense. Because he'll twist shit in very stupid ways. And I get it, but it's not funny. Unless the joke is supposed to be on him. He was talking about not visiting his parents for Christmas because they did all of it, even though they live in walking distance from one another, which is insane. If he genuinely doesn't, which it sounded like he genuinely didn't see his family on Christmas, then yeah, it's kind of wild that he doesn't go to their house. Like, did you imagine living in walking distance from somebody and your family, your fucking parents, and you don't see them on Christmas? That's wild. But it may not even be real, you know. It could just be content. But it sounded real. Sounded real. So yeah. I think that's when people make their best work, when they have to prove themselves. Because they don't prove themselves, they don't get anywhere. But after they got somewhere, and then it's just about maintaining. And what am I noticing that people respond well to? How can I blow that to 200%, to 500% to get to milk the most amount of money? How can I dupe my entire fan base into purchasing a special that will only be live streamed once? You buy a ticket to watch a live stream that'll never be released until a month later on YouTube for free. Yeah. It's all about the money. Fuck Andrew Schulz nowadays. Back in the day, funny. Now, too much of a narcissist and money driven whore. He's a whore for money, all right? I bought the special because I thought it was going to be live streamed once and never released. Now it's on his YouTube channel. So fuck me, I guess. Andrew Schulz literally fucked me over. And that's why I have beef. Give me my $18 back, you son of a bitch. I dipped early from a date to watch. Yeah. I was on a date with a real life woman, and I left early because I thought that was going to be my only chance to watch the Andrew Schulz special. Suck my dick. I'm not buying anything anymore. Done with purchases. Andrew Schulz ruined buying things for me because at some point it'll just be free. Which, yeah, movies, going 1, 2, 3 movies, easy. Spotify, you don't buy music anymore, so you're good. You're good. Done buying media, bro. Done buying media. Unless you're creating it, you're literally losing money. You're giving if you're not creating content, which, man, aren't you tired of that shit? YouTube 2024 is changing in the fact that everyone's making content. You ask any kid what they want to be when they grow up, they want to be a YouTuber. Are you shitting me? How am I supposed to compete with people who have 10 years on me? Oh my God. Listen, all I'm trying to say is that It's 2024. It's a new year. Gonna do monthly guests. The rest of them just me chilling, talking about whatever. And I'm also gonna I want to do 12 drawings, one per month, of comedians that I like on a live stream. And I'm going to do each one a different art style to challenge myself and push myself out of my comfort zone, because I need to get consistent about something that isn't my thoughts, because God forbid I feel like I run out of thoughts again. I might just stop uploading for another year. Multiple sources of revenue in multiple income streams. You're going to do the Twitch streams. You're going to do the podcast. You're going to upload the podcast clips to your YouTube channel. Okay. This is the model. You're going to teach people how to make YouTube videos through fucking YouTube video. So if that's what you're looking forward to in 2024, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow me everywhere, baby. I'm fucking everywhere. Twitch.tv/Tyler Damsma. Just look me up. Linktree/Tyler Damsma. I'm everywhere. I'm goddamn everywhere, baby. All right. Twitch stream's going to happen. Clips will be forced down your throat. And if you don't want them, too bad. They're already in there. The flavors of my voice are already deep within your fucking throat, all right? You cough up phlegm the next day after you fucking consume it and it still tastes like it. I'm inside, baby. Deep down. I'm in your intestines. Yeah, 2024 is just another year to fucking shove my shitty ass opinions down your fucking throat until you choke on them and you die. I hope you die listening to me speak. I hope you're in your car on your commute to work and you just crash your car listening to me laugh about precisely that. How ironic would that be? Man, the world is a beautiful place. Law of big numbers, Somebody died while listening to me talk about them dying. And that's the future I want to live in, baby. So if you're excited for that, please follow me everywhere. Subscribe, like, everything. Shut the fuck up. I'm sick and tired of it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.